Thank you, Sandra and Cooper and Sandra. And now it's time to announce our third awardee of the night, TJ McCormick. TJ is a Harbor High School student and a remarkable athlete. As a member of cross country, track, wrestling, and swim teams, TJ continues to push his peers to rethink stereotypes and judgments.
TJ is an active member of the Young Queer Alliance and has recently helped to organize the fundraiser dinner called Serenity Out in the Open. With the help of his peers, TJ and the Young Queer Alliance, we are able to raise money for other young that may not have the funds to attend conferences and events. TJ is never afraid to speak up, and as an out and open athlete on his campus, he is an excellent role model for queer youth and questioning.
My name is TJ McCormick. I'm a senior at Harbor High School, and I'm 18. I did cross country in the fall and wrestling in the winter, and now I'm doing swim and track. Sports are a very large part of my life. Like, I don't think I would be anywhere I am right now without like sports programs. I just came to Harbor High School last year, so I stayed under the radar for all of my junior year, and then this year I was just out and about, like showing my colors, and I mean, everyone was really accepting. I mean, Harbor High School is like the reason why I came out. The reason I picked Harbor High, I mean, I did have a choice to go to any high school in the county. Like, I was initially going to go to Santa Cruz, but when I talked to the counselors there, I didn't hear, I mean, that wasn't really what I was looking for, but I didn't hear anything about like GSAs and stuff. But then when I talked to a counselor at Harbor, she directly said, well, we have a lot of like LGBT support, and so that really intrigued me. I was still in the closet, so I didn't tell them that's why I wanted to go there. But I was like, well, if a counselor is like brave enough to say something about it, then maybe it's more socially acceptable at the school. I'm involved in the YQA. I'm the president of our GSA, and I work with the task force. What inspired me to do this was how much it made me feel good. I mean, last year when I was first starting to realize, hey, it's okay, it helped me so much that when our president left, that I needed to keep that going. I couldn't let it fall apart. I don't know, I just needed to return the favor and maybe help other people who were going through the same scenario. The Young Queer Alliance is like the youth group of Santa Cruz County. We just take on a bunch of projects and whatever we can. Like, we're participating in the Human Race, which is coming up. We did stuff like Serenity Out in the Open, which was a fundraiser dinner, which was a huge success. And I'm really looking forward to doing it next year.
Please welcome TJ to the stage.
Do you think I could have fidgeted any more in that video? I mean, like, kind of a little bit twitchy. Go. Okay, well, first off, I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. I mean, I recognize a lot of you out here. Sorry, it's like really bright. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all for being here. I feel really welcome here right now with all my friends here. And yeah, just really great to see you. But first off, I'd like to thank Lex, because he's like been so great with everything, and like always answering my phone calls, because I called like 10 times today. And like, it doesn't matter how ridiculous the question was, like Lex was always there, and like, it was just great. I'd also like to take the chance to thank everyone in Strange, because they really like helped me come out and be who I am. I mean, whether it's just a talk or just be whoever, like just there. But yeah, I don't think if I didn't have them in my life, I would have the strength to be out in my sports and be so active in the community. I mean, I came to Santa Cruz at the beginning of last year, my junior year, yeah. I was like a total closet case. But yeah, because like I came from like super conservative Orange County, come on. Like, but yeah, I just pretty much like blew the hinges off my closet door, and now here I am, standing on stage accepting a Queer Youth Leadership Award, which was amazing. Anyways, I'd like to donate my the donation to the Trevor Hotline. I think that it's a really important resource, and that I think that it needs to be more readily available. But yeah, thanks again, everyone, and I really hope that I can keep up with all of this activism stuff while I'm attending Cabrillo in the fall. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's time for our next performer. Curse is a poet, musician, writer, and all-around great artist. As an active volunteer for the Young Queer Alliance, Kirsty is a loving friend and inspiration to queer youth.
Please help me welcome Curse as she shares some spoken word with us.
Gatekeeper, caretaker of the passage, holder of the keys. Why do you feel no mercy? Cells only serve as separations, barriers built to subdue floods of raging rivers, coming to reclaim all of that it once knew and wash freely over, replenishing with fertility, sustenance for life to grow, and quenching the soil, restoring faith with promise, and blindsided movement with affirmation of survival, signs of motivation in the aftershocks of disaster and in the memories of the past, knowing where we have been and longing that lucid tranquility and will-driven existence. Tyrant, master of the gates, have you no compassion for the pressure you pile on the backs and the breath that cause lungs from releasing the air of past promises, past prophecies of prosperity and thriving hearts, and searching souls, finding peace in evolution and seek to instead force us to suffocate in silence, settle for struggle, and substitute smoke-filled thoughts for dreams, trading substances for spirituality. Watchguard of the tower, do you not feel guilt for enforcing the constructs of another person's confines, playing figurehead to another judge and juror's verdict, villainizing the vulnerable and then penalizing those without the means to meet your request? Because love does not mean success. Because separation stunts emotion and fact confuses the imagination of dream makers. That which we hold as the known, though not backed by proof, and which keep the feet of distant travelers moving through trials and tribulations.